Thank you for your backing on
Hi
Patreon.
guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today's just a quick update. As you can see, I'm in my scruffs. I'm like that every day really, aren't I? So would you really know the difference? Probably not. But I've been to the bus today. Owner 374 took me, so I was able to actually go and see the baby down there. Glad to say, after 2 weeks of not starting her, she started on the button first time, no issues. So the battery issues have been sorted. Moving on, I haven't done any filming there today, mainly because I was just doing little jobs, which is pointless filming, you know. However, today I've fixed the temperature gauge. That's back working again, so we have temperature again. Not that we didn't have temperature before, it got very hot before and, well, we didn't know. But that's now been fixed. The CB radios, many of you will have noticed in my videos, is if I want to use it, especially when we're doing a trip out, I have to reach up and get off my seat to reach it. Well, we've moved it now. We've moved it down to the bottom. It's underneath the steering wheel so we can see it, and the mic set is just to the side of it, so we don't have to lean to use it now. I am going to be putting in a foot switch so I can use it on my foot. However, we've ran the cable down and around and all over the show. We've put in the line that's going to be for the reversing lights, to change the Destiny blinds to bus reversing. However, that didn't go very well and that went fizz bang pop. Still works, but there's something in the setup that's not right, so I'm going to be working on that. We've washed the bus, it's had a run out, we've cleaned off some of the engine with a jet wash, although more water comes out the side of the jet wash lance than goes out the end of it, but there's minor details. So we are finally actually looking somewhere. Now, late on last year I mentioned we might be looking at getting another bus. And some good news is coming. And that is that 96, and one of the Atlanteans that's in the shed, the owner of 374 has given me permission to work on 96 and film in return for me doing videos on it, and they'll get published under the Mancbuses name. So, coming up later on in this year is an Atlantean, and that's all I know about it. And it's fly transport. That's it. That's all I know about it. I'll include a short clip where we did it in the shed tour, and I'll include both because there's two. But yes, that is coming up, so we'll have a whole new host of jobs to do, and it won't just be the B10 anymore.
Here we are with XHG96V. This is one of the filed bird transport vehicles, as I'm aware of. It was one of the batches bought in 1980. So yeah, this is XHG96V.
Reason why this is now a decent job, because we was going to be waiting until next year to do it. However, all the jobs now on the B10 need Chris, and preferably a pit. So I've got to wait for Chris, so I can't do anything. So I'd much rather now go up and get some good footage and some good work on another bus, and Mark's been kind enough to say we can use his 96 to do this on. So, as I say, coming up soon will be a Leyland, I think it's a Leyland, Atlantean, it will be an Atlantean, that I know absolutely bugger all about. But you guys on Patreon will see this video a lot sooner before, so all hush hush until it's released, which will be in about a month's time, if not longer. So, on that note, B10's coming on very well. We look like we've got a second project, and our first event will be Amazing Accrington, followed by something else, and then in July it's going doing a wedding job. It's been a taxi bus for a wedding, so you will see it out and about in Manchester for a day. And I think that's it. Then we're on to the Memorial Day for Town and District, and that'll be my season this year. I think I've got a few other bits and bobs, but I can't remember off the top of my head what little jobs I've got. So that's all I've got to say for this video. Unfortunately, I didn't get any footage today. It's just been... Weekend is difficult to film in the shed because you've got loads of people around. You can't just sit there and talk to yourself like I normally would do. However, our next job on the B10 will be the interior lights, because as many of you will know, if you've been on the bus, they're all hanging down. You can tell the LEDs. However, before we do that, we're looking at, when I've got 5p to my name, we're looking at getting a second set of strips, or even just a second strip, another 10 metre strip, and we'll be dangling them down, putting a waterproof plug in the battery compartment down below, so we can run an extension lead to the battery compartment and plug the lights in. So we'll have two sets up there. One set ran off the bus when the bus is in service, and then one set that we can run when we're in the shed, and we don't need to have like loads of lights everywhere to be able to see. We can just plug the bus in and we have light. So stick around for that, and until then, thank you for watching, thank you for staying tuned and keeping up with our nonsense that we have. Please do like, comment and subscribe. Make sure you press that bell, it makes a difference. Pressing that bell, ding ding, it makes that difference. We'll get to our 7,000 subscribers, which the video is nearly done for already. Just need to get there. If we aren't already there, thank you. But if we're not there, press subscribe now to stay tuned for more footage and more good laughs and failures of us trying to preserve a Volvo B10 BLE. If you do like our content, please do consider donating to us on Patreon or PayPal. All links are on the website at www.mancbuses.com and at the top of our YouTube channel, as well as links within the descriptions. So until next time, when hopefully we'll be at the bus, thanks for watching. See you later.
There's nothing like it, you